Hello and welcome back to another video, another live, another morning tea. Of course, we can't go without tea in the morning or coffee. So here is that. What do you drink in the morning? Do you drink your tea, your Moroccan tea, or something else? صباح الخير عليكم first like صباح الخير صباح النور صباح الورد and صباح الياسمين, and I'm not drinking like tea with jasmine, so it's like really صباح الياسمين for me. So I hope that you are doing good. كي صبحتوا كل شيء مزيان. At least the Wi-Fi is good in the morning. So everyone hearing me good, right? The usual question. Okay, it's been like a good journey. It's like really good like having you guys here and doing lessons. Sometimes we do have like technical problems like with during the night, and I try to fix it many times, and it's not like something I have here to fix. It's about them and their service. So there is nothing I can do about it. So just like I'm trying to deal with it. Like I went and talked with them like many times, as I said before. So like I'm out of solutions. So but I'm going to try to find another solution for sure. So I hope that you are all doing good. I hope that you slept good. كنتمنى تكونوا نعستوا مزيان. And the question for that is واش نعستوا مزيان؟ واش نعستوا مزيان؟ واش نعسو مزيان؟ سلام شيفام، كي داير؟ لاباس عليك؟ Who is with us today? لاباس الحمد لله. فقت شوية معطلة اليوم. فقت شوية معطلة. I woke up a little bit late. فقت شوية معطلة. I'm going to write everything I say in Darija so that you can get like more sentences. فقت شوية معطلة. I woke up a bit late. داري شيفام، ما نعستيش في الليل؟ You did not sleep? Write the equivalent in English when you write in Darija so that like others will understand you. So ما نعستش is I did not sleep في الليل. Isabella, wow. Which state? Because I know some states like they have like plus like -5, I guess, and some of them like 7. Yeah, Isabella, I haven't answered like your Gmail yet, and I will do after like the live. I'm sorry guys, there is like several Gmails that I haven't answered yesterday night because I was like tired. So I tried to sleep, but I haven't slept well. And I woke up late, so I couldn't like answer the Gmails. So I'm going to do it like after I finish the live. Yes, California. Yeah, I remember you said that. Yes, California. California فيها الجو زوين. California. I think my confidence is like I've been there. But everyone knows that. Know that even if they didn't go to California, they know California فيها الجو زوين. Like has good weather. بحال المغرب. So California فيها الجو زوين بحال المغرب. I forgot the L. بحال في المغرب. بحال المغرب. I would be very interested in that. Like it's been like my dream, like someday to go to the States. especially when into a place like where is the weather is great. But I don't know like the process. Um, I would like love to teach Fusha. Like I love teaching languages is the best. But yes, if like are accepting people from outside of the states, I can do that. I have teach standard Arabic before, and yeah. Okay, is communication college just for basic Arabic class. Yeah, of course, I would love to. If they are applying somewhere, I can like try and apply. If you know them, like you can let them know that there is a person who's like teaching. I would love to do that. Of course, I will still keep like teaching Darija like whenever I'm free. It's something like I'm passionate about. So yeah, but it sounds great. It sounds great. I would love to do that. Actually, Standard Arabic for people who don't know. So Standard Arabic is like really beautiful, but not everyone find it easy. But depending on like how people teach it, like so, because there is some complication about it. But in pronunciation, it's also easier because it's like have like a slow way of talking. You don't have like to talk very fast because it have more vowels than in Darija. So the difference between standard Arabic and Darija, that's Darija is like mixed. It's like it's like actually it's Darija is like Arabic, but like during the years, like many years from history, it gets influenced from Spanish, Portuguese, Berber, and French. So it's become a totally different. Even like the Arabic words that we get from modern standard Arabic, it's become like less vowels. Like they get rid of the vowel because people speak fast. So modern standard Arabic is somehow it's not like same rules, but like slightly different. And you would find, it's like it's not hard. Like any language has something good about it and something like difficult about it. So yes, but yes, I've been like actually like really good. My modern standard Arabic is like really good. When I was in middle school, I used like to write a lot and read like a lot of novels since like I was like child, and my teachers were always impressed with my modern standard. Especially when I was a kid, I was actually always like watching like cartoons in modern standard Arabic, so it's like something good to do. Yes. I'm sorry about yesterday. It's like nothing I can do about it. Like I tried and talked to them like many times, so it's not like something I can fix by myself. And it's not something like at home to fix it or anything. It's just like Wi-Fi. It sounds like good. Everything sounds good. They changed the SIM card like this it has, and I thought like it's going to work well. So I don't really know where the problem is, and they always like answer me with a different answer, and I don't like really know. But what apparently that in the morning is like working like very well, and we don't have a problem with it in the morning, just during the night, like over here. So we're going to try our best like to take advantage of the morning and do like classes more in the morning. And maybe I was like trying to make the night like an hour earlier. Maybe it's going to work better. Maybe we can try that, and it's still going to work good for people in the state and all of it. So Isabel, like what time like it's like in the state when I'm given like the coffee, the Darija coffee talk. So for us over here it's like 9 p.m. So probably over there it's going to be like I don't know. Like, I don't know. So, but if we did it like 30 minutes earlier, or like, or maybe like 1 hour earlier, maybe it's going to work well. So I'm going just like to try and see how it's going to work. And yeah. It's 1 p.m. So that's it's going to be lunchtime. We're going to try our best to make it work somehow. For people who ask me about like the WhatsApp group, WhatsApp group, so it's going to be just like the basic, not like the basic in it. So we're going to have like two. It's going to be a program. Like it's going to be 12 hours during the month. It's going, for example, this week, in the end of the week, we're going to have the first meeting, and basically we will see like each other, like each one, the struggle that they have, and we're going to try to see what's going to work for everyone. And then we're going to have like 3 classes every week. It's going to be first one like presenting and like explaining the lesson slowly, and of course everything we do is going to be recorded. But here, like what is going to say, it's not going to be on like the WhatsApp group. We will have like a link. We will have like a WhatsApp group and Facebook group, and the board we're going to be private, so that we can in Facebook group keep the lives and doing the live section over there, and just like everything is going to do is going to stay there. The second like class is going to be practice. There will be exercises and tasks to do, so that like you can like work your mind and see if you are doing good. And then the last hour in the week is going to be seeing the results and producing, and see if like you produce something and we work on it. So it's going to be like really like a organized program. Each hour is going to be we doing something different about it. And the rest of the week, like this is like what the WhatsApp group is good, because I would like send in like a voice record and correcting the pronunciation when people send in something. So, and it's like sheep. I'm going to answer the Gmails that people sent me, and it's going to be like a variety of practices. It's going to be like documents for exercises and all of that. And I really had no idea about your social media feature and explaining things. Sophia, thank you very much. I'm glad that you are enjoying learning this beautiful language. It's like really beautiful. And I'm glad that I'm making it like as simple as possible and people like understand it, because a lot of people like they hear from others that is like a very difficult language, and I don't like really like hearing that word, because anything can be taught. How do we join? There will be edited to join the existing. There is like no one joined. There are no one joined. Like I do have like Gmails, because I just announced that I'm going to start during this week. So we're going to collect people first, and there is like the WhatsApp group I already created. And then like when you send me the Gmail, I give you the details and I explain to you like how it's going to work, and I already explained here like the whole idea. And then for whoever like wanted like to join, is like a monthly like payments you will have like to pay, and then like I will let you in. Of course, like everything is going to be organized, like written, and so yes, it's going to be like every month. So this is why I said like I let it like for the first of the month, so it's going to be organized. So we will have like 1 hour during the end of this week, and starting from next week is going to be like 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours to the end of the month. Thank you, Shivam. Assalamu alaikum. I hope everyone doing well. Tong Moli, alaikum salam. I hope that you are doing well. Yes, of course. And there is like the group that you already know, like the free WhatsApp group, like is for students to to connect with with each other, to share their ideas, their improvements, what they have done. Yes. But like for the WhatsApp group I'm doing, it's like a very, not like supposed to be very serious and boring, but it's like the focus is like really really on the language. It's about the language and like pronunciation and conversation, and being fluent and being able to talk. Okay. Blajmil, yes. Dana, salam. I love your whole name, like Dana Banana. This sounds so beautiful. Yes, people just like join now. I know, like we do the live like very early in the morning, so it's like everyone like some people like still asleep or something. But yes, so this is like the idea of the paid WhatsApp group. So it's going to be like two. It's going to be like the whole work is going to be basically on the Facebook group, but the WhatsApp group is going to be like a follow up, because this is like where you're going to contact me, send me like send like the recording. And for students, like I really advise people to talk, like really to send like audios, and then like you can send, if like someone didn't understand, they can write it down, and we see the mistake that they are doing in pronunciation. Aslan Khatib, صباح الخير. لاباس عليك? I hope that you are doing well. Who is new with us today? كاين شي فطور لا والو؟ لا والو. باقي. باقي. It means not yet, or we can say مازال, also not yet. مازال ما كاينش الفطور. Oh, you asking if like there is like a breakfast to do with you? I only have like tea for now. But zakrama, not sakrama. Okay, so yes, guys, today we were talking about pronunciation, and today, like, I know how important when you create sentences, time expressions. So I thought like maybe we can do that and practice them. But before, if you have any question, you can ask me, and I can like answer the questions before we go to talking about time expressions. Okay. Did I answer everything? Yes. Okay. So time expression, we're going to start with past tense, like last year, last month, this year, and we're going to practice how to say them. For example, this year you have to say had العام. had العام. Let's see the pronunciation of this one. Had. So when we talk, like we really open our mouth. had العام العام. Okay. The meaning of zakrama in English is zakrama. Oh, I wasn't writing. It's a bad word actually, but he does not mean it. He's like just like saying it like okay, is the one like is like the one like doesn't like, it's like sting. I don't know how to pronounce it, like stingy. So zakrama mean like stingy. The person who's like not like liking to give things. So he said like he asked like if there is any breakfast, and I was like no. So his sustenance mean like in willing to give the breakfast, or engineers. So yes, so zakrama is kind of like engineers. Zakram. No, it's not like really selfish. So Zakaram is like the person who's not like he want to keep things for himself. Maybe it's like selfish, but also like engineers. So what he meant over there, like engineers, because he asked about like he told me about like وش كاين شفطور, yeah, sheep. Um, um, doesn't have to be sheep, but like engineers, like someone who's not no, he's not willing to give. So he asked like وش كاين شفطور, is there is a breakfast. And I said like no, ما كاين والو, like there is none, like no والو. I said like والو باقي. And he said زقرامة, meaning like you're not willing to share the breakfast. So yes, that's what زقرام and زقرامة mean. It's called mean like someone who's selfish, doesn't like to share, or ingenuous, and yeah. No, I'm not from Casablanca, and I don't like Casablanca as a city, just because of the weather over there is like a little bit like oh, there is like just like because Casablanca actually that is like very crowded, and traffic is the worst. Just like my idea, but like people are like nice, um, but they do have like a kind of harsh accent, kind of. Blanca, صباح الخير. صباح عليك. Okay, so yes, zakram or zakrama, zak. So try to see the pronunciation is zakram or zakrama. Zakram is like for a male, zakrama is for a female. So we say it for people who are engineers, sheep. Um, yes, like I already like wrote it, but not zakrama. It's like z. Hassan is z. We never say zakrama. I don't know, it's Zakrama with S Z. Zakrama. Isabella. Yeah. Uh, Blanca does not wake up early. ما كتفيقش بكري. Or with Shamali ما كتفيقش بكري. Right? Okay. What did I say? Yes. Zakram and Zakrama. Yes. It means engineers, skinny, sheep, you know. But that's not me. Yeah, I'm very generous. He's from the south, so his accent is different. Ah, Hassan, you're where are you from? I never asked. Are you like really from the south? Yes, the south have like an accent, of course. Yes, if you ask me that, I'm going to say like yes, maybe. So there is like three different, actually like three different accents. There is like the north accent is called Shamali, and there is the normal one that like everyone speak in mostly like in Agadir, Rabat, Casablanca, Sali, Konitra, Tarudant. Like yeah, I say so. Tarudant is influenced mostly like from Berber, and so Tamazight is like slightly is like different, absolutely different. So the Arabic is like influenced from that. So they would use, for example, for the verbs, they would like mostly like use tanshi and all of that instead of kanshi. So, but yes, so it makes sense. Yes, but yes, people actually from like the south of Morocco, they are very generous, and this is like very known of people like all people like in the south, they are like very generous, and yes, but like Zakram, they mostly say it's about like Berber people. I don't know why, but because like they are always careful about the money. So yes, that like was a new word. Yeah, I know, I know. Like I was like just talking about the south because Elizabeth said like the south of Morocco. Yeah, but I don't. I never like actually went like to tarot dance, but it's like is like um I think it's like not for it's not like 10 of the minute. So Agadir and this like that's why I don't know how to describe that. But I think like it's like still like from the like accounts from the sun because not like the southern, but Terudan is like not far from is not far from Agadir. Correct me if I'm wrong. And but it's still it's like about I think like it's like counted like from the south. I don't know because from Sawira, Agadir, Terudant in that way, and Tiznit, Gilmim, Tanta, Tantan. I really like this name. So yes, it doesn't matter. Yes, of course. Like when you go to to Morocco, you would find different accents. That's like very normal. But we still we understand each other. If it's something sounds like not right. So when I see like I heard like skrama, skrama. So I was like, no, it's like zakrama. So where that's from? It's like it's not like sakrama, but I still understand what the meaning of the word. So that's what happens. But of course, there is like some words that they are totally different, like for in the north or something like that. No, absolutely no. I never went to the south. Maybe one day, but I grew up in kind of like a mix of people from different areas, like neighbors, and you were like some of them from the north, some of them from the south, some of them like from the middle. So yes. Okay, so let's sorry, we were talking about time expression. Let's go back to this. So what was the last I said? Did I answer everything? If someone I didn't answer them, just know like I didn't see the message. To see these days, you would say hadliyam. I'm going up. Had li hadliyam. For example, I can say hadliyam أنا مشغولة. These days I'm busy. hadliyam أنا مشغولة. No, it's not. The other one is العام. ليام is like days. Days. So I'm going to explain in a minute. I'm going just to finish this sentence. This for pronunciation. I see what you mean. These days, busy. So the other one is had العام. This year. The other one is like this. Yeah, similar pronunciation. So it's like, but like not literally because العام, ليام, ليام. So for ليام, you can notice ليام, ليام. So it's like saying like Liam, the name of person. ليام, ليام, ليام. Okay, had Liam, had Liam, had Liam. So it's like saying like the name of Liam. The other one, Lam, the year is Lam. You open your mouth, Lam, 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 Liam, Lam. You notice Liam is like you go, you widen your mouth. Liam. For Lam, you like going this up, like Lam, Lam, Lam. Okay. It sounds maybe in the beginning it's going to sound like for air like similar because you don't know like like all details. But if you're going to like look at the people how they talk, you would find like it's not really pronounced the same. Almost like you might hear it like if someone says fast, but like liyam, 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 lam, 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 had lam. Okay, yes, that's what I was like talking, and we're going to talk about each word. We're going to talk about pronunciation as well, so that we can hear the difference. So I hope, Alison, that you hear the difference right now. Yes. Okay. So let's see the second one. So this year, last year, last year is العام اللي فات. تقدر تسأل منهم. العام اللي فات. Last year. العام اللي فات. العام اللي فات. العام اللي فات. العام اللي فات. So if I say this in like a very slow way, is العام اللي فات. فات. So to say it fast, العام اللي فات. العام اللي فات. So we're still like doing the same movement. It's just like fast. So العام اللي فات. العام اللي فات. لي. So when you have the E sound, E is always li, li. Like when you talking about yesterday about like pronunciation of the verb like breathe, sheet, because they have the I sound. The I sound in Darija we use it as French is like E. It's like the E in me or meat. So li, li, li. So lam, li, li, li. So always for li, this is how you're going to pronounce it. Li, 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 فات. العام اللي فات. العام اللي فات. ممكن نسولك شي كلمات اللي ما فهمتش. Okay. واخا بلانكا, but like can you like translate the sentence in English as well so people understand what you mean? هذا Moroccan kitchen. صباح النور. كي دايرة أزرا لاباس عليك؟ For people who haven't like seen Azra channel, check it out. Like she's like doing Moroccan kitchen. I actually she did out for like fast. I'm not like really cooking everything. I love cooking, but just like I don't like take time every day and cook. But if I'm free, I do that. Yeah, check it. Is it possible to ask you some word I didn't understood? Yes, so this is what's like Blanca said, like wash mumkin. You can say wash. نسولك is like to ask you شي كلمات, some words اللي ما فهمتش, like that I didn't understand. Okay, yeah, of course. So last year is العام اللي فات. العام اللي فات. العام اللي فات. Try to write this in your notebooks. So this is like in past tense. To say last month is basically is الشهر اللي فات. الشهر اللي فات. I'm going to write it. شهر اللي فات. شهر اللي فات. Okay? شهر is not شعر. I know a lot of people like find it the word like here, which is شعر and شهر like similar, but they are not. So this one is like with H, and the other one is with the number 3, which is a, and this is like ha. So شهر. So with شهر. I sound like Donald Trump when he talk short. But whatever, okay. So شهر اللي فات. If you already like get the li sound, so that's like really good. اللي فات. شهر اللي فات. Try to practice the speed as well. And I hope that you are practicing out loud because it's like very important to say things out loud. I know Isabel can't like speak out loud because it's like nighttime now. In shar, no, that like ch. It's like sh. شهر. So like sh plus h plus r. Shar, shar. I'm going to hit with like adding a vowel, and it is going to be shar, shar. Okay, shar li fat, shar li fat, shar li fat. So we said like العام اللي فات last year and شهر اللي فات last month. Okay. The yes. شنو زعما هاد الكلمات جبرتني جبرتني is a Shamali word. جبرتني I'm glad that I know a little bit about like the Nord accent and Nord words. جبرني is like he or she found me. Okay. Found me is Nord words. جبرني is like he found me. جبرني سلك. Yeah, I know this word also. I feel happy that like I did not like really never went to the north, and I had like some family, but like not but I never like used the north accent or like anything, so I just like hear it. So sillik is like it's not like sillik. It's like to pass something. For example, if I said like غير سلك, so for us we're going to say سلك, but like in the north they add the I, so it's like سليك, which mean okay, I don't know how to pass. It's like pass it. So if someone like said like something bad to you, and the other person, your friend, you were about to get mad, and she will be like, just like pass it to them, like pass it, like in that situation, like pass something. But not like to pass something. Like this is what I mean. It's not like to hand something. It's like to pass the situation. Pass the situation. Like passes, gets over it, like jump from it, if that makes sense. So if you have like a word like that in English, please let me know. So slick, and so with the I is like from the north. Without the I is we use this also here. We say slick. غير سلك, like it's just like past that situation, like don't take really put your mind on it. Okay, what was waqila? Waqila, that's easy. Waqila is like kandon. Is kandon. We use it also over here. Yes, brush it off. Yes, that's the word. Because sometimes like I do like have the words in my mind, but I just like can't find them when someone says them. Okay, that was what I was talking about. Like just like brush it off. So waqila is kandon, as like I think so. I think so. I believe so. I think so. Waqila. Okay. For what was the other one? Itulqo. Okay, you can like for the other people also like to write the words, because maybe it's going to be helpful somehow. Itulqo is like to let him go. Let him go. This is like probably was like before it's something, probably sentence. Itilqo is like to let it go, like to let person go, to let him go, like especially him, not her. Because oh is like for a masculine. If it's like itlaqha is going to let her go. Okay. Itilqo was earth mabqa qad ma daz. No, that's like a little bit like wrong. مبقى قد مداز, not مدت. مداز is like not much left. Not much left. مبقى is like nothing stayed. قد is like at the same like as مدز like that pass. For example, like someone said like I'm very not much left. And this is like about situation also. Situation. I'm going to write it over there. This is in like a kind of situation. For example, if I said like I'm very bored of this quarantine, I'm staying long for a very long time, you will like, for example, your friend, you will say مبقى قد مداز or مفات, which mean like nothing like much left. It mean like you already been like on quarantine and it's like just like 10 days left and you will be free, or like just like few days left. So like this is like it's used in a situation, not like literal. إذا أنا نقول أنا جبرتيني تعطلت في الجبل. For example, what does it mean? جبرتيني تعطلت في الجبل, which mean like you found me like got late in the mountain. It's like you found me, but like not literally. It's mean like I found myself. جبرتيني is like I found myself like got late in the mountain. And this is like 100% is like Nord way of talking. It's like Shamali. Because we never say جبرتني هنا like over here, but I do hear my family saying it. Okay, what is left? قدامك is like in front of you. But this is also like because you add the I is like Shamali word for sure. Is in front of you. Nord way of talking. I'm going to keep like using this because I don't like want like, people who are going to live in another place to be confused with different words. So basically, yes, in the north they add the I. So قدامك, but like for us we just say قدامك, قدامك. In front of you. For example, شوف قدامك. And also we say don't say قو, so we mostly like say قدامك. But this would say like mean for the okay. قدامك is like in front of you. And for example, شوف قدامك. Like look in front of you. But also this is like an expression which mean like if someone like keep like staring at you, you can say like شوف قدامك, which mean like look in front of you. Like it's like look like somewhere but not me. Look like what's happening in front of you, not looking at the person. So yes, this like all of them were like Nord words, like Shamali words, and yeah, it's like but وقيلة we do use this. We do use this exchangeably. وقيلة تعطلت, like it's mean like I think I got late. وقيلة تعطلت, or you can say كنظن تعطلت. So it still makes sense. But I do use وقيلة a lot. I do use وقيلة. Oh. Yes, so if someone is confused about the pronunciation of any of these, you can let me know. So the last thing we were talking about like expression of time, we talked about like شهر اللي فات, which mean like last month. شهر اللي فات. Let's see what I have like after this. To say last week is semana. Okay, semana اللي فاتت. semana اللي فاتت. Excuse me. semana اللي فاتت. semana اللي فاتت, which mean like last week. semana اللي فاتت. Like literally it mean like the week. semana is the week. اللي فاتت is like that past, which mean like previous week. semana اللي فاتت. Okay, so if I said جبرتي, What does it mean like about you? انتي جرتي تعرف؟ Not really. Jbartini is like you found me. It's like when you're talking about yourself. Jbarti is like when you're talking about someone else. Wash jbarti. For example, if I said wash jbarti pizza, it means like did you found like pizza? So yes, it's like I mean talking about you. Not like so I'm confused if like you mean about me or about you. So but I'm going to explain it again. So yes, for like for I'm sorry, I'm just like passing something to my sister. But oh, okay, I'm back. So yes, when you say jbarti is something, it means like did you found something, and this is like just used in the shamal in the north. It's not used in the rest of Morocco. Okay, I will repeat the pronunciation. If mabqa qad madaz. Yes, this is like a sentence we use it all the time. Like it's like a expression we say, and is mabqa mabqa. So I always say, so if you notice with the ma, I'm always press on my lips. Mabqa mabqa qad ma fat. Mabqa mabqa ma mab mab. So when you find like the ma and b is like ma b mabqa mabqa qad 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 ma fat. So yeah, we can say like also like fat is another expression, is same meaning. Mabqa, I said it like naturally because I use it. Mabqa qad ma fat. So mabqa qad madas, because that and fat is mean pass. So it's like both of them are like exchangeably used. So yes, I'm going to answer Alison and Blanca, but I'm going to repeat the pronunciation of that sentence first, because like we use it like pretty much like a lot. مبقى قد مدز. مبقى قد مدز. مبقى قد مدز. The other one is like similar one, but I think like it's like really easy. مبقى قد ما فات. مبقى قد ما فات. مبقى قد ما فات. Okay? So if I said it fast, it's going to be like this. مبقى 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 مبقى. So it's like this is why I'm like really emphasizing on like learning the pronunciation, because it's going to help you also with the speed when you get used to it. مبقى 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 قد ما فات. قد ما فات. Fat. Okay. You put last month الشهر اللي فات, but last week is like السيمانة اللي فاتت with 2 it's. Yes. That's like on purpose, not like is a mistake, because simana is feminine. So we add the t for fat to mean like it's like we're talking about like a feminine thing. So when you say like something masculine like shahr and lam, it's lam is ending with m, and shahr is ending with r, which is masculine. So we say lam li fat. And to say, or you can say also leaders, that's past. But when you go to the simana, it's ending with e, which means like feminine. Even for pronunciation is like different. Simana li fatit. So the other one is fat, and this fatit. Simana li fatit. If you found it hard to pronounce, you can add like a vowel in between, just to know like is fatit. So you remember yesterday when we were talking about the t in t and how you pronounce it? You see fatit. ما بقى قد ما داز, ما بقاش بزاف الوقت. Yes, it means like ما بقاش بزاف الوقت. It's like not like much time like left for that certain thing. Also, so it's not like the usual a. We add for No, no, it's not like the usual. So the usual A, we use it like we added just to the adjectives and nouns. So fetid, I don't like where to classify it, but we see fetids. Salam Jirmai, how are you? I don't know like what's the AOA. Is it like the short way to something? What is marmota? I know what's marmota is like. Not sure. Marmota. Like it's not like that's food or something. Marmota. Marmeta. I mean that's like what's marmeta. What is the animal? Like marmota? It's a marmota? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Jeremiah. What's wrong? I'm so sorry to hear that. Like it's like really hard period. Like and I hear a lot of people get sick like very fast, like during this period. I don't know why. Okay, Blanca. I see. It's a marbuta, but it's not marmota. Yes, it's marbuta. Ta marbuta. Yes, it's like the silent T. This is what's called silent T. So I was like, what is because there is like a word in Darija is called marmota, like and it's like when you put like all vegetables together and in like a pot and you just like heat it like to cook like a slow cooking. So I was like thinking like I know that's marmota, but like what's like I just like didn't get it in the context. So yes. Yes, that's why the guy like said like is an animal. You see, like one word, one letter can like change the meaning of everything. Okay, that's a cute animal. I just like saw it now. Beautiful. Yeah, I know this animal. I didn't know like it's called marmot, but I would remember this because like same as Darija word. Okay. Uh, yes. I don't know like if it's like dangerous or something, but he's cute. Like I never actually saw it in Morocco. That's like a fun fact. It's not famous in Morocco, and we know it's like from like the rice family, but you wouldn't see it in Morocco. If it exists in somewhere in the rest of Morocco, I don't know, but we never seen it. Marmota, marbota. Okay, so yes, we were talking about time expressions. The last thing we said is simana li fetit. And for like fetit, we added the T because simana is feminine and the others weren't. So it's just like you're in it this way. Some people like they would say, okay, they would say simana li dazit, simana, simana li dazit. It's like same meaning last week. But nahar li des. And this is what you see like it's like always we add the te in this context. The day last day. Shar li des. Okay, I wanted to write like this. Charlie Days, the month that passed. اللي مورا هادي. So هذا for masculine. sinus سيمانة is feminine. You would say السيمانة الجاية. السيمانة الجاية. السيمانة الجاية. I was like going to do like past tense first, then like future, so that people not going to get confused. Like next week. Okay, so شهر leaders. شهر leaders. شهر leaders. Like instead, if you wanted to use like fat, you can use it. شهر اللي فات or شهر leaders. So this is like two of the things that you're going to see in Morocco. You hear in Morocco is about the region, but also like in Rabat you will hear both of them because we have like a different variety of people in Morocco. In like Rabat, basically in Rabat and Sali. So you will hear both. I see both of them. I don't have any problem with saying des or fats. So it depending, however it comes out, it comes out. Charlie des, Charlie fat, العملي fat. But you will hear fat more than des. Okay, so yes. To say yesterday is البارح. Yesterday is البارح. 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 So what happens with pronunciation in this, people don't really open their mouth. Is البارح, 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 البارح. Try to repeat it as much as you can. This is how you're going to be understood. البارح, با, البارح, البارح. Okay? البارح. So this is what's moving, like the half of this that it moves. البارح. 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 Okay? So البارح كانت الويفي عيانة. Yesterday the Wi-Fi was tired, broken. البارح. 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 Okay? Try to practice it. البارح. 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 Okay? So yesterday. So let me see. So we said البارح. To say like today is اليوم, but mostly we say اليوم. اليوم. And I actually made like a video on me like talking naturally, but like I'm still like editing it. It takes forever. So اليوم and اليوم, it means today. For example, I always say اليوم. اليوم كنشرب القهوة. Today I'm drinking coffee. اليوم كنشرب القهوة. The reason why we say اليوم because it makes it easy for pronunciation. اليوم كنشرب القهوة because it's like connects with the second verb. Second, like whatever you're going to say. اليوم كنشرب. اليوم كنشرب. اليوم كنشرب. اليوم كنشرب اتاي. اليوم كنشرب اتاي. Notice with the sh sound, like we say like sh, sh, sh. Always. كنشرب. 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 It's like same movement. We say it fast. كنشرب. 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 Okay? B, 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 b. Always the b you just like press like slightly, but the m is like meb, meb. If I say it like the m after it's like b is meb, meb, meb. Yeah, try to practice these sounds because they are like very important. Because we use them in like words a lot. Ma, meb, meb, mab. It's like just make it as a fun. It doesn't have to be like something like you have to do. اليوم كنشرب اليوم كنشرب اتاي. البارح شربت القهوة وغدا غنشرب غنشرب الماء. Yes, actually, like for future, there is like too many ways to say future. So some people who will say the whole thing. I will drink. غادي نشرب. You will find some people they just say غنشرب. غنشرب. They move. They don't say the half parts. Some people say عنشرب in Shamal in the north. They will say عنشرب as like she wrote over there. And some people like me sometimes I would just say the عنشرب. أنشرب, and it's going to be just like this. نشرب, and it's going to be in the future. But like the whole one is غادي نشرب. Some people say غنشرب and they connect it. And in the north, as they come, Blanca said, and shrub. So this is like, you notice, like this is what some people didn't understand because they learn just one way. And don't always, like, we write it غادي نشرب, but when we pronounce it, it's like always either غنشرب, عنشرب, or people who like go fast with speaking, they speak very fast, they would say أنشرب, أنشرب, أنشرب. And people understand, of course, from context, because you wouldn't say it just by itself, you would say the whole sentence. أشرب الماء, أشرب الماء. It's mean like I drink tea, water. أشرب القهوة, أشرب, for example, دابا كنشرب أتاي. من بعد, after that, أشرب القهوة, أشرب. Like I can say غنشرب or أشرب. The whole one is غادي نشرب, but not everyone say غادي نشرب. Even in this, if I was like thinking, and I would be like speaking very slow and be like غادي نشرب القهوة واقيلا. So here, like, because you are taking your time, so you're going to say it like as slow as you can, and you just like use the whole one. Can you pronounce daba, 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 daba? كنشرب أتاي دبا, da, daba, ba, daba. Okay, you can like pronounce like each one by itself. Da, ba, daba, daba. So your tongue is like really like going front. Da, daba, daba. It's like just like till the T. Daba. Okay. So daba. For example, دابا كنقري الدارجة. I'm teaching Darija. كنقري. دابا كنقري الدارجة. Okay. Yes. It's like easy. You can like do it. Like it's because there is like no it's not there is like no sound that we have just in Darija. You have it in English as well, but slightly different. It's daba. And I'm pretty sure like a lot of you like just like the little thing that's going to help you. Like everyone have like something like a difficulty in something, but it's just like when you do something wrong, it sounds like hard, but when you try it, it's just like works. Okay, so we said the last thing we said like اليوم, and the word قرأ for the word study. I have heard pronounced two different. قرأ. You probably heard the other word because قرأ is like to read or to study, and قرأ is to teach. So probably this is like why you heard something different. But I think like in all Morocco, قرأ they pronounce it the same way. قرأ. It's just like some people don't really like say it as louder as the other. So you will hear it as قرأ or قرأ. So that's the two ones that you're going to hear. But if you hear something else, probably you hear this one. قرأ. When you have like two R's, it means like to teach. To teach. And no, that has like another meaning. That's like قرأ is like teach. You teach. قرأ. It's not like from casa. It's like قرأ. Or like cry, like read, cry. So you probably heard this. I see like what you heard. This is what you heard. You heard like cry. It's not because like for you the I sound you pronounce it as I. So you heard that. It's not cry, it's cry, which mean like read. Also like cry. It's mean like you as a girl like read, cry. Or study. قراي مزيان. Study good. قراي مزيان. So it's going to be like this. قراي. I know like what you heard. قراي مزيان, for example, which means like study good. And if you write it in English, it's going to be like this because the I is like I. You can, but if like people like would like see it in the sentence, if you wrote it with the I, the English I is going to be like a little bit confusing. But like because for us the E, this like English the I is like pronounced as E. You see what I mean? So when you hear like for you when you heard like the person saying cry, like it's actually wrote like this, but you heard it like this because in English the E is I for you. If that makes sense, because it's like confusing, I know. But no, just like write it like قراي مزيان which is very good. Okay, let's read what Blanca said. البارح كنت نهدر مع صديقي ونسولو علاش هو قال لي غتكون قالتي لي نهدر بحال عروبية حيت عندي بزاف صحابي من كازا رباط. I don't understand. البارح كنت نهدر مع صديقي ونسولو علاش هو قال لي غتكون قالت لي نهار. I didn't understand Blanca what she meant. So you told him غتكون she will be. قالت لي نهدر بحال عروبية حيت عندي بزاف صحابي من كازا رباط. It's like he's the one like who said like غتكون like she will be. Yes, actually like in north and the rest of Morocco is like they will always like make like fun of each other for pronunciation. Can we pronounce it good ways too? Yes, absolutely. Same pronunciation. Yeah, I see like yeah in the north you say like غتكون ماشي غتكون, and for us is غتكون ماشي غادي تكون. حيت هذه كنقولوا علاش تهضر بحال العروبي. Yes, it's same. So for us, for example, if someone say غتكون like in Casablanca or like Rabat or like Sali or Kenitra or all of the other cities, they will tell you like you're talking as like عروبي. The word Arabi is like for people who doesn't know me, like people who are from countryside, like from a rural area. So if like someone from the north came and said like amshi or atkun or something like that, they would like start laughing. Also like because we know the accent. The north accent is like very noun. It's like you can hear it like from the first word. If someone from over here, like from Rabat or Casablanca, went to the north, they just like make fun of the way we talk. So for us, we talk in a natural way. It's like this is like the standard way. For them, is not. For them, is the opposite. So this is like from like very long time. So and also like there's like in over here they don't like dates guys from like the north because they say like okay, so the north accent sounds girly, so girls like they have like very beautiful accents for like people in over here, but for girls over here they don't like to date guys from the north because they think it's like a girly language. So if Blanca like talking in the Shamali, it's going to sound cute and beautiful for everyone here. But if like the word is actually Blanca said that like Arobi or anything, but for the guys, they would tell him like you sound gay. Sorry for I said use this word, but like this is what Moroccans say, and they will say like you sound girly, and they will like say Arobi and all of that. So yes, for me it's like very natural because like I'm half, like I'm good, like I don't like speak in Shamali though because I grew up here, but still don't understand it. Yes, but never say something from the south. Saying Robi to someone from the north. I just saw Ghibli. Yes, actually, same for me. I don't say like Robi. I never say it to anyone. I think it's like rude. Okay, so it's like a difference from a person to person, to be honest. For some people, like people from Kaza, they would think everyone is Arabi, except like Rabat and Saleh, and fast مكناس. So they would think like people in the north and the people in the shamal, they are like Arobi or like so Jibli is like specifically for people from the north. Jibli is like a specific word, is like come from the mountain, because Jbel is mean like mountain. So when they say Jibli is like person who live in the mountain and have like mountain accent, like the people who like speaking from there. So Al-Arabi is basically about Arabs, like all Arabs. So people who doesn't speak like for example, maybe like people Berber people, they will say like Arabic for people who speak Arab, but at least like people in Berber people, they don't really say anything bad, like this word about anyone to my known, but at the same time they dislike the Arabs in general, and this came from the history. So yes, this is like slightly like what's happening here. I think it's like I'm pretty sure it's happened in every country. There is like different accents, and people like they would keep like my sister is like doing like sounds. Okay. For example, to say on like a certain day, you would use nahar, and even nahar is mean like day. But it's to give the meaning of like on the day of. So nahar, like on, for example, free day, you would say nahar الجمعة. الجمعة is going to be like on Friday. Okay, so you will say نهار الجمعة, نهار الجمعة, نهار الخميس, for example, on Thursday. So to use like on Thursday, on Friday, on Monday, on Wednesday, and all of that, you would use the word نهار before the day of the week. نهار, نهار الجمعة غادي نخدم, نهار السبت ما غاديش نكون live. I wouldn't be live. Okay, for that, people in the north, there are a lot of أمازيغ. تينا تعرف هذه الريف. Yes, الريف. الريف, they are very nice. I love people from the reef. They are very, they are serious, nice, and they are straightforward. So maybe for that they call Arabi to the south people, because they are Arabs, and the Refi people know. Maybe, yeah. But they say also always. Okay, so Rabatis say also always for village people. Yes, so Arobi actually, like most of Moroccans, they use Arobi, the word Arobi, for people who are like from the village, people who are like not educated. Like people are not educated, all of them, like they call them Arobi, and it's not a nice word. It's not like a nice word, and but like some people like don't really know it's like not a nice word. It's like actually basically it's not like a nice word, but the meaning behind it is like rude, to say like, okay, to classify someone for the way they talking, that they are not educated or they sound stupid. That's not like really nice. So I'm like really against all of that, because you can declassify people for the way they talk, or for like as long as they are not using bad words. So people from the north, they don't use bad words, like it's just like people who talk in the like north accent or the south accent, or like they still have like the Amazighs or like Berber accents. So it's just like the way they talk. It does not have to mean like they are like uneducated or they are like stupid and all of that. So basically, people who say the word Arabi, they mean that they are not like smart, or they are not like, for example, having enough education and all of that. So it's like really bad to classify people just because of the way they talk. I mean, it's always like there's like, okay, this accent sounds cuter, sounds like for the sound of the way of talking, but everything is like sound as long as you understand each other. So I wish like that one day they would like stop doing all of this and just like using, okay, so this is like there's like a different way of talking in the north and different way of talking in Yes, it sounded, yeah, it is insulting. Like they are like insulting people by saying that, and so for it's like this is the kind of racism that it is in Morocco. It's not about the language or like the people if they are like black or white or all of that, but it's about the way of talking. And people like in Morocco, they are like really criticizing everything. They will criticize every kind of work, every kind of person, and criticizing is like very strong in Morocco. Like they would like criticize for the little thing, so they are always about appearance. And for example, everyone like find that like a specific appearance good, and some of them they will find it bad, so they will criticize people for the way they look. Well, you didn't create me. Like I'm my own person, so you should not like criticize me for how I look, because you did not created me. And or for the way I talk. So if you grew up in the north, you're going to talk in the north accent. If you grew up in the south, you will have the south accent. So in Tina, just like in the north of Morocco, or also in the north of Algeria. Okay, Tina is like mostly like used for like in the north, and the reason like why we don't use it because Tina is used for girls and guys. And for us, like we have a specific one, T for a girl and Ta for a guy. But I did like in Bni Mellal, like near Marrakesh, they say something else, and I'm trying to remember. I remember they will use like I think Ta for everyone or T for everyone. Either way, I don't remember, but like my aunt is living there, and when I went, I found like a slightly different way of talking. I don't know. You mean Algeria? Like Algeria? I have no idea. You're talking about like the North of Algeria. I think you mean Algeria. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, sorry, like my eyes itching. I don't know. So Algeria is like okay. So I think like people in Morocco they would understand people from Algeria more than people in Tunisia. So people in Tunisia like they have like different words, different accents, and all of that. And people in Algeria they are like slightly like the same in pronunciation and a lot of words. And they use a lot of French, which is like slightly different. But I don't know. I never been there to be honest, and I don't like really watch their movies or anything to hear this a lot. But I have like before listened to a like Tunisian movie, and it was like totally different, and a cooking show as well. So yes, they do have like a different words for everything. We still like some words like barsha, barsha from songs. Yes, but yes, we are talking about like Morocco. So in Morocco, we do have like different accents, different ways of talking, and it's like I hope that's like for me, like I do understand all of them. Like I do understand them. Sometimes there's like some words that I wouldn't understand, like that nerd you would say. But that's it. I think like if you when you learn like the standard way of talking, like everyone going to understand you. Doesn't matter if you say amshi or ghanimshi or amshi or غادي the whole one. It's still people will understand you. But it's good like that we are talking about this because if you're going to travel around, you will hear like different accents and you would know. So for the North accent, they would also like mabritchi, memchichi, and you would add like the e. You would hear like a lot of e. For example, hummus is like a chickpeas, and you would say like hummus, so you would add the e, hummus. So you will hear like this kind of way of talking, and I think like in Kaza and Rabat and all the other places that are straightforward, so they will just like talk like very like faster and is like firm. Like we have like a firm accent, like really. But like for the north, you would find them like slowly talking. Like there is like more musical like in it. ما بغيتشي فينا العيلة, and you would have like this this kind of way. For the rest of Morocco, you say like ما بغيتش خليني يمشي, and it sounds like harsh, or maybe it sounds like a bit rude. So yeah. Salam alaikum, Christian. You're late these days. You wake up late. So yes, it's like really good to hear like different sounds. And if like someone interested in like shamani way of talking, I would like send like a movie that has like sound like the south way of talk, like this like the north way of talking. That's okay. Yeah, it's going to say here. At least like when I end live, it stays there. Oh, okay. Guys, I totally forgot that I have a class at 10 and I haven't messaged her. Okay. I think it was like on Tuesday. That's what's happened. So for me, like I really like wake up. I wake up like very early, but today I did not wake up as earlier. So I was doing everything in a like fast. Well, we also say feign. It depends. So feel and feign is like just a way of emphasizing. So if I was emphasizing like what's up, I would say like feign. So instead of saying feel, I feel. So we use both of them. Like you will hear like both of them. Shiva my like both way of talking. Same for me. Like I really like enjoy hearing different accents. I don't have a problem with that. So if like I'm talking to someone to the north, I still like would enjoy talking to them. If like someone from the rest of Morocco, I still like will enjoy that as well. When they will open the border, no one know yet. So yes, as you know, like in the morning tea talk, we're talking about everything. So like no one know. Like honestly, I want to practice in Morocco with Moroccans. Okay. Inshallah soon. So they are like trying. I think that is going to be soon. Yes, actually, even in the north, there is like two way of like this like spoken like in Shamali. So there are like people who are like speaking slow and you would understand them. But if there is someone from the north, they are like purely from the north, and especially old people, they are talking way too fast. And with the north accent, I wouldn't understand them. I'm Moroccan, I wouldn't understand if they will speak in a certain way. There is like the north is like hard accent, like really like strong accents. I can't understand it. If they are like talking like normally, like in a normal speed, I would understand. Okay. إصغاء غير قولو غير قولو. It mean like غادي قولو. It mean they will say. يقولوا بحال والو نهار. You don't have to add the let. بحال والو نهار 10, like the day like 10. يقولوا شي حاجة, they will say something. They will say something. Yes, yeah, I wrote this. So غيقولوا, غادي يقولوا, أيقولوا, the one that I use like with just the أيقولوا, but I didn't open my mouth in it to understand is like future. أيقولوا, أيقولوا شي حاجة something. But okay, there is one another thing is like for the ka sound, like it's also from the north, and people in Fes they can't pronounce. This is like a fun fact. I never said that. People in Fes they can't pronounce the ka sound. They will always say ah. If someone going to go to Meknes, Fes, in Fes, they can't pronounce the qa. They always, like pure people from Fes, they will say always a. Ayakulu, ayulu, ayulu. You find like hearing the sound a lot. This is like a fact that I don't think that I said it like before. And in more like in Rabat, they say aygulu, aygulu. We don't say the ka. So that's like good for people who don't like the sound ka. Number 9, they can use the ga, and it's going to it means just the same. Right now they have a quarantine until 10th of July. Yes, that's true. They said like since the 10th of July, but yes, every like Sunday, as like Ruben said, like they say like something new. Yes, exactly. I think like it's getting like back to normal like slightly. كان أعرف شي واحد من الشمال تقولوا بالزربة. Yes, so for example, for me, I use the gal sound more than the qasa sound. So I would say like gal instead of qal. So gal, okay, we'll write this. Gal and qal is would mean like to say. So people in like the people in like the north, mostly they always like say qal, the qa sound, and people in the rest of Morocco they use mostly gal, and people just in Fes, they say al. They can't pronounce the qa sound. This is how we talk. So actually, this is why actually like people in the Rabat make fun of people in the north, because they keep like saying qalia, qaltli, qaltlu, qalia, and they say like qa 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 qa, and it sounds like chicken sound. So they would start laughing and say like, oh, look at this like sound of chicken, because they use a lot of qa. So for us, this is what we found funny. This is like one thing. And the second thing, like when you say like mabritchi, metlichi, and it sounds like a sound of rhythm, I find this fun. It's American, you should say. Yeah, the noise is the guy. It's a miracle. Yes, Christian, you see, like you people like really will understand more. They will understand, before like they would know. Like you would be like just like studying in the beginning, and you find everything hard, and like slightly one day you would find yourself like, oh my god, like I understood this. How that happened? So this is why I said like when you do something like daily or just like listen, like watch it from here and there, you'll be like yes, absolutely. So can we do like a course about an interview for a job? Yes, absolutely. So, but it's like depending on what kind of job you're doing. Every job is different. But honestly, Christian, like from French, right? If you went to any school in Morocco, like private school that they teach like French, and this they will accept you, and they will do the interview in French with you. So that's like a bonus for you. So they would like really interview you in French. For people like in Morocco and they want like to work in Morocco, they really accept English teachers very fast. And of course, the interview is going to be in English. It's just like for when you are like living in the country, not everyone speak French and not everyone speak English for sure. Yes, Azra. So Azra know better. So I lived like my whole life between Rabat, Sali, and Konifra. This is like the three cities that I lived in, and we never say Qal a lot. But I had friends who were from the north. She would always say Qal, and no. It's not going to be in modern. It's never in modern Arabic, standard Arabic. Never in the interview in modern standard Arabic, unless if you are going to teach modern standard Arabic. If you're going to teach French, the interview is going to be in French. If you're going to a private school, like a really good one, they would interview you in English if you're going to teach English. If it's like just like a school, they wouldn't, not everyone speak French, English, so they will interview you either in Darija or in French. So either way, but never in modern standard Arabic, like never. No, it was just an idea for some people. I don't project to work. I'm so lazy. What do you do? Like you still studying? Um, yeah, I'm all about work, even when I was like studying. Okay, so did I answer? Yes, in Tamara, Rabat, and Sali, Kenitra, Agadir, Marrakesh, they're all going to use the gap. So Blanca is like only in the north. Like you can imagine that only in the north they would use the cow. But we also like have some people over like from here and there they would slightly like 1% of time they would use it in a sentence. Is it true when you know that Darija, the modern Arabic, is going to be easier, or must he be modern first to understand Darija? Honestly, I found people who like learned Darija first, then go for modern standard Arabic, they find it easier. And people who like go for modern standard Arabic in the beginning, because modern standard Arabic is harder than, it's like more difficult than Darija. So it's like you are like building up for modern standard Arabic. But if you started like either way, depending on people, honestly. But I know some people, some students, they will like know like modern standard Arabic first. It took them a while. It took them like some people like 2 years, some of them like 1 year. Like it depends. But when they started learning Darija, they found it's like not as the same, but they would find like some words that are from standard Arabic. And but when you learn Darija and you go for modern standard Arabic, it makes more sense. اوكي انا خاصني نلقى شي خدمة عن قريب. Yes, like finding job during quarantine is the hardest, honestly. But even it's like same for me. I was like teaching for a private school, and they wouldn't pay me because we are not like teaching, like going there, and they want me to teach for free, and I do that sometimes, like just for the students, just because they have an exam, like baccalaureate exam. But it's like really hard. This is like I don't like working for people. I rather like working for myself. But even being harder having books with vocabulary. Absolutely, yes. Uh, when you are like having like books to go back to, and when you are like having vocabulary and you know, and all of that, and you know how to read and all of that, so it's like really, it's like it's not as like challenging, but also like depending on people, honestly. It's like how you are like starting the learning process. Is it like you are like studying like every now and then, if you are like going like a very period of time without studying, if you are like using what you are learning, because if you're not using it even for yourself, you're going to. So yes, I think like we already like done like 1 hour and a half. Yeah, Shivam, write him what Barkalailik means. That's going to help while I'm talking. Okay, so yes, I'm going to try and see you like in the afternoon. Let me know if you want like to have like a class in the night, like Ariel, to check if it's going to be better with the connection, all of that. And yes, and for yes, we for people who don't know, like, or just like joined right now, we were talking about like, in the like earlier about like the paid WhatsApp group, and I was explaining like how the program is going to work. So for people who are interested in that, you can send me a Gmail so like I can give you the details and let you know when we're going to start. Basically, it's going to start like in this week, in the end of this week, to give like introduction and like to like see the level and talking about all the details. And starting from next week, it's going to be like 3 hours a week. Basically we're going to try to do like one day yes, one day no, like every other day, so that you have like one day like to do, to review and try to practice. So for example, it's going to be like Monday and Wednesday and Friday, and we will talk about timing depending on all the students. So we have like from now to Friday or Saturday, like to send me the request so I can add you. And the start is going to be either like this Friday or Saturday. Okay, so Friday, Saturday, we're going to have our first class, and next week we're going to start like straightly with the lessons. We're going to start like from the very beginning. Even if you are like already know like Darija, like like words from here and there, or like from like my lives, or like from my videos and all of that, it's like really good to start like all over again, to practice like pronunciation from the beginning, and try like to like scale everything, like really to sharpen everything you have. So that is going to be, and it's going to be very easy for you if you already have like the basic. Yes, so for my Gmail, like for people who are asking about this, is like Katie Roses Darija about gmail.com. Yes, this is what it means, Christian, but also we like use it as a compliment when we want to compliment someone on like doing like you are saying like a great job or good job, or you're doing great, or you're looking great, or something like that. You would just say it back like. So yes, like God bless in whatever you have. God bless you. Okay. If you guys have any questions, please let me know before I go. So I'm either going to, I don't know, I haven't confirmed with one of my students. So I'm either going to answer like the Gmails after an hour from now, if I have like a class at 10:30. If not, I'm going to answer right away. Yes, yes. Christian wasn't with us in the last lives. This is why he doesn't know that. Okay, I need to get in a few minutes. Please, if you have any question before I go, you can ask me so I can answer. So it's like, in the morning, the Wi-Fi is like as fast and working good, so I can answer all the questions. If not, then we're going to meet during the night, inshallah. And yeah, wishing you like a great day. Harkum Mubarak. Okay, I'm just like going to wait a little bit if like you really have like questions. So I put like a challenge for myself, like, so that's like we're going to I'm going like to share the learning journey with all of you. And so you are learning Darija and you find it hard, and a lot of people asking me like how long this can take you, like how long you can speak the language. So basically I put a challenge for myself and for everyone to learn like a new language that I don't know much about it, and I see like how much I can learn there in 1 week. So everyone like voted for Spanish instead of like French. I wrote if I should like learn Spanish first, or or like French first, and everyone voted for mostly like 90% of people voted for like Spanish. So I'm going to start learning Spanish starting from tomorrow, and after 7 days I'm going to share the results, and I'm going to share like what I did in every day is going to be documented. So yes, so that you can see how much you can learn and how to learn faster than 1 week. Of course, I do want to learn Spanish anyway, because who doesn't? Yes, naharkum mabrok. Bye bye. Assalamu alaikum. Take care, and I hope that you enjoyed live and you learned something from it. Keep practicing. Don't ever like feel like that like you can't, like everyone can, and just like keep practicing like day by day. Shivam, thank you. Yes. Okay. So yes, Christian, Slamanik, Azrab, Slama, Shivam, Robin, Blanca. Okay, let me remember names. Joanna. Who is like? Did I forgot? Alison. Um, Hassan. Like we had Isabella. I think Isabella, maybe she slept because I was like very late over there. So yes, guys, thank you for being here, and شوفكم إن شاء الله في الليل. And thank you for everything, and people who want like, to support me, you can support me, buy me coffee if you wanted to, if you want to support me that way. Thank you, I really appreciate it, and it really does help during this time, especially in quarantine. So thank you so much for everything, and harkum mabrok. Slama. Bye bye.